Hi, thanks for
Hi.
taking the time.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I've only seen about 30 minutes of the film, but one of the things that really struck me is that this has a very different kind of tone after all the multiverse and cosmic stuff. Um, in a couple of words, could you kind of give a brief explanation for newcomers, maybe, that what kind of an adventure are we looking for in this?
An emotional one. I mean, yeah, if you're going to explore the cosmos, which they've done a lot of, I think this is the exploration of your inner cosmos. There's a lot going on within ourselves that are as mystifying and worth exploration as the bottom of the ocean, and we spend a lot of time thinking about outer space and other places other than just ourselves. And I think this movie does do that at the center of the film. That is what the film is about. So you use all of these superhero tropes and all the fun stories that you put these archetypal characters into, make them work on a team. They're anti-heroes, but really it's about exploring who you are to become the best version of yourself, and how do you become a good team member and operating member of a successful team. So I think that that's the adventure you're going on.
You think
Yeah.
you just print that out and put it on a poster?
I
It's
know.
a lot of
Yeah,
words, but that was well
cosmos,
done.
Inner space, inner cosmos.
Yeah.
That sounds really good. I did want to ask, like, for both Hannah and Wyatt, you are playing characters who have already made quite a huge mark on the Marvel universe in one way or another. But I want to know, who is Bob and what can we expect of Bob?
yeah.
Um, well, it's hard to answer this question because I don't want to deprive any audience members of the experience of discovery, and because as an audience member, that's one of my favorite parts. And I think, with all these characters, we've spent so much time kind of building. It's so interesting to hear Wyatt talk about how you don't want to play the same, even though you are the same character and you guys in each of these movies. And you talked so much about how what Ghost's journey has been like since, and how you filled in the blanks of the last year since you did your last movie, and like, yeah, you want each movie to have its own arc, and to, even though you're playing the same character, we're always changing, and so. I kind of had to just do a bunch of homework in terms of what I assumed Bob has been doing before all of this, and luckily for me, there is many comic books to tell me that, and he's very much just a sort of a fish out of water guy who's been dealt a real rough deck of cards, and but he wants to help, and he wants to be a part of something, and he wants and I think he wants love, I think like that's all. And he just happens to have a very bizarre pathway towards that.
Director Jake Schreier has compared the team to Toy Story 3, which I thought was really fascinating. Given the opportunity, and if you can't pick a Marvel toy, what would be your toy in that whole team?
Toy
I'm
Story
gonna change
3.
mine.
Yeah, I was gonna
I would
say,
be
we-
I would be
we-
Sid's one of Sid's toys, the next door neighbor kid, one of his battered and experimented toys that have been pulled and put together again with glue. I think I'd be one of those ones.
Is this like, are you answering for your character, or are you answering just for yourself?
Let's go with yourself.
Okay, good. I'm going Mr.
Sid's
Potato
toys.
Head.
No.
Oh, is that what you're gonna pick?
Yes. Okay.
You
Well,
will be Mr. Potato Head.
really. I think I would go.
That's
Oh, I
what
mean,
to do.
always Woody was always my favorite, but I don't think I am actually most like Woody. I'm probably most like the kind of dumb T-Rex thing.
T-Rex.
Thank you. That was really great. Thanks a lot for the movie and have a great junket.
Thank
you.
you. Appreciate it.